Hello and welcome back to another build tutorial with me, Scorpios, and this week I present to you this design for this Japanese pagoda which you are seeing on the screen right now. And as always, you will find a list of materials that you will need for this build down in the video description. And without further ado, let's start building. So we're going to start by laying down a foundation, and the foundation here is just a large square. And we're going to start by filling in this entire square with one layer of stone brick blocks. And after that, we're just going to put down some stairs. And here we're going to find the exact center of each side of this square, and we're just going to put down 5 stairs outside of this square like this. And on each end here, we're going to put down an extra block like this. And after doing that, for all 4 sides of this foundation, we're going to start building the pagoda itself. So we're going to start by laying down 12 acacia logs on the ground level here. And here we are going to build up each one of these wooden beams to 5 blocks tall. And after that, we are also going to add some acacia logs on this direction as well. And as you can see here, I am just going to put them in between these wooden beams. So you don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing here, but the purpose here is to add some decoration to the walls. Just make sure that the wooden structure on each side of the walls here look exactly the same. And after that, we are going to take out our trusty axe, and we're just going to strip all of the logs that we had just placed down. And we're going to reveal the bright orange color of the acacia logs. And after that, we're just going to fill in the rest of this wall here. So in my design, I am using white terracotta, but feel free to experiment with other colors here as well. And after that, we're going to start working on a wooden support structure here. So on the 4th block of one of these wooden beams, we are going to put down an acacia plank, and we're going to put an acacia slab underneath, and right next to it, we're going to put an upside down acacia stairs. And on this wall here, we are just going to repeat this process for a total of 4 times. And let's add a layer of acacia half slabs in between. And that's it. So we're just going to repeat the same process on all 4 walls on this floor here. And once that is complete, before we move on to building the roof here, we're just going to add some doors to this pagoda here. And for this step here, we are just going to create a 2x2 space on each wall here. And after that, we are going to start working on a roof here. And here, I'm going to show you my design for this roof structure. So as you can see here, we're going to be using a lot of Blackstone for this step. So directly above the wooden support structure, we are going to put down a total of 6 Blackstone blocks like this. And next to this Blackstone block here, we are going to put down 3 half slabs. And on the 3rd one here, we are going to have this go down by half a block. And coming over by 1 block, we are going to start by putting down a half slab here in between the blocks, and then we're going to come down by half a block, and we're going to put down 3 additional half slabs here. And on the next block here, we are going to repeat the same pattern. So as you can see here, 2 half slabs here, and then on the 3rd block, we are going to come down by half a block, and we're just going to place down another half slab here. And as you can see here, we are just going to be repeating the same method for the rest of this part of this roof structure here. And once we reach the end here, we are going to build a corner for this roof here. So for this step, we're going to build a half slab off to the side here with another half slab on top and another slab off to the side. And we're just going to repeat this process. And on this side of this roof here, we are just going to be repeating the same process from this direction. And we're just going to have these blocks meet on the corner here. And after that, we are just going to fill in all of this space in between here with an additional 9 Blackstone slabs. And basically that is going to be the roof design that I will be using for the rest of this pagoda. So as you can see here, I am just repeating exactly the same process on this wall here. So here I'm just going to show you this process once again from a slightly different angle, and hopefully this will give you a better sense of what is going on here. And as you can see here, once this roof section is done, we are also going to fill in the corner of this roof here as well. Alright, and after that, let's finish the roof for this entire floor here. And after that, we're going to start building the walls for the second floor. And for this step here, we're going to take out our acacia logs once again. So here, we're just going to build these wooden beams directly above the wooden beams that we had on the first floor. And once again, each one of these wooden beams is going to be 5 blocks tall. Alright, we're going to add some decoration and we're going to strip all of the logs. And using the same block palette, we are going to fill in the rest of the wall here. And after that, I'm also going to go around the walls and add some windows. And here, each one of the windows is going to be a 2x2 open space with 2 upside down wooden stairs on top. The next step here is to put in a wooden support structure for the roof. And the process here is exactly the same as what we did on the first floor. Here, once again, we are using the same process as what we did on the first floor. And since we have already covered how to build the roof in this video already, I am just going to fast forward. And in fact, after that, I'm going to show you a quick time lapse of me building up 2 more stories of this pagoda. So as you can see here, we are following the exact building process for each one of these stories, and the end result should look the same as well. So if you're customizing and coming up with your own design, just make sure that each floor looks the same. And that seems to be a common feature in a real-life Japanese pagoda. And as you can see here, I am going to stop at around 4 stories. However, in your own world, feel free to add more floors. It is really up to you. Alright, and in the next part here in my video, I'm going to show you what to do when you are ready to put a cap on this pagoda. And basically in this step, we are going to be building a top floor to this structure. And as you can see here, we are going to start by putting down some Blackstone half slabs. And let's start by covering up these walls here. And after that, we're just going to add 1 additional layer of Blackstone. Alright, and coming in by 1 block, we're going to add 1 layer of acacia wood planks. Let's start with one of these corners, and we're going to put down 5 blocks of acacia logs. And after that, in the middle here, we are going to put down some additional acacia logs horizontally to this corner here, where we're going to put down another wooden beam. And after that, we are going to strip all of the logs here and fill in the walls with our material of choice. And on the 4th block of each one of these wooden beams, we are going to put down an acacia plank on the side, and we're going to connect them up with some acacia half slabs. Alright, and underneath each one of the planks, we are going to put down a half slab, and right next to each one of the planks, we are also going to put down an upside down wooden stair block. And after that, we're going to start working on a roof here, and for each side of this roof, this is the process that we're going to follow. Alright, so on top of the wooden support structure, we are going to put down 4 Blackstone blocks in this pattern. And right next to each one of the blocks, so we are going to put down 2 Blackstone slabs. And after that, we are going to come over by 1 block, and we're going to start by putting down 1 half slab here and 3 additional slabs underneath. Alright, and after that, we're just going to repeat the same process here until we finish this side of this roof here. And as for the corner here, you should be familiar with the building process, so we're just going to start by putting down 1 slab off to the side here, and after that, using slabs, we're just going to build up in a zigzag pattern. Alright, so the edge of the roof is going to meet on the corner here, and we're just going to fill in the middle here with some more Blackstone. Alright, and we are almost done with this structure here, and the next step here is to finish this roof. And the way we're going to do it here is that on each corner of this wall here, we're going to put down a Blackstone block with a Blackstone slab on top. And after that, we're just going to connect the middle here with some Blackstone stairs. Alright, so we are just going to keep building up here, and on the next level we are going to start once again by putting down 4 Blackstone blocks, and we're going to fill in the empty space in the middle here with Blackstone stairs. And to top off this roof here, we are just going to put in 4 additional Blackstone stairs. And of course, it is not a true Japanese pagoda unless you have one of these decorative structures. So here we are going to take out our stone brick stairs, and we are just going to be putting 4 of them down on each layer here and start building upwards. And after putting down 6 layers of stone brick stairs, we are going to switch over to using stone brick walls. And once again, we are going to put down 4 blocks on each layer here. And after adding about 6 or 7 layers, we are just going to finish this entire structure by putting down 4 more stone brick slabs on top. And after that, this Japanese pagoda is complete. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you have not done so yet. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.